Girl, I stand accused of reading your black ass just a little too much. And I hope, oh Lord, I sure enough hope that it's not a crime. You know why? Because I'm guilty of reading you. Although you belong to another sector, baby. And what's going on, YouTube? Yes, I am back. I cannot believe it. Baby, this big, ugly motherfucker, she done said my name over and over again, girl. She's after Teen Jives. I'm talking about Thais Jackson. He is a disgrace to what they're calling this church sector. You know, gays have struggled throughout history, at least throughout the history of my life, for acceptance in that church. I no longer believe that we have to fight for acceptance to that church. Fight for acceptance to God, right? Find your peace with God. That's been my goal in life. And I can do it without the church, with or without it. Although I do believe that we should have our own churches, correct? But the point I'm trying to make here is this ugly bitch, she's supposed to be representing all of these church people. Oh, I'm not in the church sector. Oh, I'm not yet the Larry Reed's church sector, William McCray church sector, the King Jives church sector. Everybody you have encountered with, girls, church sector. All you talk about is church people. All you gossip about is church people. When you start your channel, what do you start it with? You started with church music, and you steal those people's goddamn entertainment, and you play to set the mood. You play church music, but yet you're not in the church sector, which would allow you to cuss and act a goddamn fool. Correct? So I don't want to get fucked up with this phone again, but we got to get a small taste. So just so y'all know why.
I hope he gets every dime too.
He's talking about the judgment against King Jives. Pure evil.
That concludes. May God add a reading to his may the Lord add a blessing to the reading of his word.
No church,
all that stuff that they say at the conclusion of something. That's it.
Come on, girl.
At the end of the day, Ty Squad, all we can say is, honey, listen, it is what it is. It really truly is. It was not worth it. It wasn't not for that, and you ain't even made no money off the story.
Give me another minute or two.
Fish tank, maybe that's all he owns. Well, everything has to go. Okay, everything has to go, Kimberly. You know, you're sitting around. You want to sit up and talk about me randomly on your damn birthday live. I ain't mentioned your damn name. Here you are. You want to talk about me with this raggedy teeth ass man up in San Francisco and some damn fake ass Christian lady? Your focus is all backwards. Your focus is all backwards. Focus on this judgment.
Girl, shut your goddamn mouth. You have talked about that man, this thing, consistently for the last 2 or 3 years. You can't hardly wait to get your fat ass on here, girl, and talk about King Jives show. So just for your information, because I like honesty, I get off on honesty, honey. It excites me, correct? When I went on King Jives' page just to wish him happy birthday, girl, it was not him that brought up your name. It was not him reading you. He was trying to avoid you. As usual, like everybody wants to stay away from your stinking ass, correct? No, it was me, because I take pleasure in reading pieces of shit like you, right? Because you are an evil person. You're an evil devil, girl. Correct? You're over here bragging about how good I'm doing, how good I'm doing. And you take that what you call a blessing, and you are constantly over here trying to destroy other people. Why would you be taking pleasure in anybody losing $50,000? Is the boy, I mean, did he hit you in your mouth or something, girl? What has he done to you exactly, Miss Thing? Ain't nobody did shit to you. As I expressed to you yesterday, you had the same spirit as Monique, because everybody's always done something to her and everybody's always done something to you. No matter where you go, look what they did, what they said, what they said. What about the thousands of things that you said, girl? Correct? So you mentioned my name on here. I counted 6 times. 6 times in this last video. You took offense because I read your punk ass. I don't even remember how I did. I mean, it's so easy, girl. Correct? But it is a disgrace. Gay people, we have been fighting for acceptance. A lot of people are raised up in them churches. Their mama goes to that church. Their auntie, their favorite uncle goes to that church, and they want to be a part of it, honey. They want to be a part of it, and people like you fuck it up, right? Because as long as we got pieces of shit like you, Thais Jackson, online, running your goddamn mouth with your evil ass ways, we will never be accepted as serious people. You got it? Right? You're not a serious person to say the kind of shit that you say. Why are you over here reading all this man's court documents, girl? Why are you following and stalking him, this thing? And what is the initial crime? What has he done to this Felton character, who the Felton character is supposed to be so goddamn rich, and he lives in mansions and he all this, and yet he takes pleasure, girl, in destroying this dude, right? And you bring, every time there's a goddamn story about this boy, King Jives is not a public figure. It ain't like you can come on here and talk about him like Donald Trump or Beyonce, girl, right? It is you, Miss Thing. And you seem to have a problem with all the other gays on here, girl. All the other homosexuals, Miss Thing. How would anybody ever take us seriously? Correct? Did I speak? I ain't even speak to people. Lord have mercy. That ugly motherfucker. She over talking about, oh, I saw the way you moved that pillow. I saw, is it your kidneys? Miss Thing, does it occur to you that it could be the chair? It could be the chair while I adjust the pillow in my back, girl, right? I mean, I didn't get a chance, since we buy things online now. I didn't get a chance to sit in the goddamn chair, and perhaps the chair is not comfortable for my back. It's fine when I sit like this, but when I'm in here reading bitches like you, girl, right? I need to adjust the padding in the chair. But why would you come to the conclusion, though, that I am dying? Why do you say these horrible, nasty, filthy things, girl? Are you constantly making hints about, the disease that you got, and that's where the conversation always goes, because you're a nasty bitch. Satan, now I'm a drag your kingdom down. You've been building up that old kingdom, oh God, all on YouTube. Yeah, I'm telling you, Satan, I'm about to drag your kingdom down. I think you're an evil person, boy, right? And you over here now, you're attacking this woman who happened to be sitting on the panel. Well, I started my commentary by saying I stand accused and I'm guilty. I'm guilty because I'm the one over there that started up about you, girl. So why do you have another excuse or reasons to start jumping down in that man's business, girl? Correct? And now you feel even safer, but you done moved into the lion's den, girl, because there's a whole lot of these black queens live in Atlanta. If you thought you were scary living in LA, bitch, you over here, you got something to say about every gay person on the goddamn internet, Miss Thing, and you think ain't nobody gonna reach around and grab your big ass and slam you on the goddamn ground, girl? You push, 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 correct? And what happened to Jives is also going to happen to you. You seem to think that he had done something so horrible. Oh, the facts weren't verified. The facts were, Miss Thing, you are a gossip. You are a gossip queen on YouTube. Miss Thing, you have not research any of the bullshit you talk. All you do is gossip about people. How many times did you gossip about that woman who married the big preacher in LA? What was that City of Refuge church there? Whatever his name is, the woman who finally got her man and all that, right? The nasty, filthy, disgusting way you talked about them people. You think nobody's ever going to sue your punk ass? If you keep your punk ass on here, girl, and keep carrying on the way that you do, they're going to come for you too. We know you're broke, girl, but that don't make no difference. You over here bragging about, I got all these accounts. I got all these accounts. I got Section 8 in Los Angeles. Yet you confess it all, Miss Thing. And somebody's gonna get that ass, girl. Somebody's gonna take offense at you. And then you will see how it feels, Miss Thing. How does it feel when you're on your own, like a rolling stone? Hi, Bonita. Jesse, how you doing? I'm so sick of that whole. I can't believe that bitch wouldn't put my name in her. Girl, don't you get enough? I'm not tired, Miss Thing. I'll tell you that right now, goddamn it. I'm tired of talking about Jay Wilson, Miss Thing. So if you want to provide me with content, girl, I can come over here and talk about your big, bloated, fat ass head, girl. Every goddamn day. Then that's what I'll do, Miss Thing. I ain't got no problem with it. Why would you go and use my name again, Miss Thing? You ain't nothing but a fat ass bully. You're a bully because you got bullied, right? You've been called a name since you was in kindergarten, girl, and now you want to get even. You're Donald Trump. Correct? Miss Thais Jackson, you're an evil queen, and you need to have your ass in therapy. Don't worry about what you're going to buy next. Go get your fat ass in therapy, Miss Thing, right? Why do I keep saying fat? Why do I make such a point of fat and keep calling you fat? Because I know it gets down on the inside, girl. You don't want to be fat. You don't. It disturbs you, and that's why I talk about it, right? Just like you know that King Jive's legal situation disturbs him. And so what do? That's why you talk about it, right? You evil little monster. I know I still got to speak, people. Hold on a minute. Hold on just 1 minute. I'm going to try to see if I can find me a nice taste.
And how I believe this judge is going to give Bishop Felton everything he's asked him for.
What's it got to do with you?
Full stop. Mm-hmm. I made sure to send a copy of this to William to his inbox.
William McCray.
I text him. Don't nobody want none of that nasty shit in that house, but get it anyways and then dump it down the damn drain out there.
Right, and that's what they're going to do to you.
Sometimes people are like, oh my God, he's so petty. Oh my God, you're a minister. You're supposed to be above this.
Minister?
No. When you try to destroy my life,
girl, ain't nobody destroy your motherfucking life. Your boy barely even speaks your goddamn name. Yet everybody trying to destroy me. You're so goddamn Monique, honey. Oh, yeah. Like Monique, she came on a couple days ago, girl. Oh, Tyler Perry cost me millions and millions and millions. Well, oh, baby, look at what they done to you. What he done did to you. That boy ain't did shit to you except for you, put you on YouTube. That's what he did, girl. And I was there on a couple of days ago. The boy was trying to celebrate his birthday. Why you got your stinking ass? Why are you even aware of what he said on his page since you don't watch his page? Correct? When people call you out, oh yeah, I watch their pages. I watch their pages. I watch their pages. You're looking for content. You're looking for them to say something that you can capitalize on. Correct, Miss Thing? Right? That's how you started. You started off on King Jive's page, bitch, and you are still living off his page. Am I right or am I wrong? But I don't think it is wise of you to come over here fucking with Timothy Blaine, Miss Thing. Don't let that name get too comfortable in your goddamn mouth, bitch, because you will regret it. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. You will regret fucking with me. Okay? Understand that. Hey, okay. P. Diz. You finally made it live. She talks about everybody. It makes us all look bad, honey. I mean, if people are going to respect any Christians, they're going to respect them for their character, for their works. What do you do good? How do you uplift people, right? And they come on here and they see this clown All she can do is talk about people and wish death on them and wish destruction on them, girl. Right? And then a silly ass drag queen. No offense to people who do drags. I don't think she was ever a good drag queen. I'm trying to imagine her with the makeup on, girl. First of all, you're too dark to wear the makeup, correct? Your head is too goddamn big and wide for the wigs, Miss Thing. I'm trying to figure out what kind of a queen were. Why don't you come here over here and show us the drag? Because apparently that was your claim to fame. You say that you are talented. Well, as far as I can see, the only talent you would have would be doing drag shows, because that's all you ever did that connected with show business. So show us, let us see you. And when you let us see you, do it standing up. Swing them hips around, honey, and show us your talent. Let's see you lip sync. Lip sync for your life, Miss Thing. Correct? I see Larry done showed up over there again. Once again, girl, y'all got to go over there and celebrate the demise of that man. Now, maybe King Jackson have said some things you don't like or whatever. I don't see that boy has done anything to deserve the attention that you give him. Nothing. And when I was over on that page yesterday, it was me who was being messy. I ain't got no problem with it, girl. I got no problem whatsoever. That's why I say it's not a wise idea to come fucking with me, Miss Thing. She thinks she's running everything, honey. She does that. She talks to them people like dogs over there. I don't have no idea why they even come over there, right? Somebody asked her a goddamn question. Why did you ask that question? Oh, you're blocked. You're blocked. I said, well, goddamn, bitch. They can't even talk. You tell them what to say, how to say it. You're a disgusting pig, and you're an embarrassment to us. Correct? She made her big announcement. Oh, starting next month, I'm no longer going to be in the church sector. Starting next month, I'm not going to be in the church. Girl, bye-bye, baby. I'm sure that they would be relieved, since all you do is cause chaos over there and talk about people and try to destroy people. What happened to that one guy that used to have his show? You came on and talked about him every day. To apparently he's left. What was his name? Kwame or some kind of stuff like that, right? Is it your mission, girl, to destroy people? And you think nobody's going to destroy your ass? Tell me how your mind works. I know you're mentally ill. That's why you're constantly talking about, I don't do no health reads. I don't do no mental health reads. I don't do no mental health reads. You got to stop diagnosing people. You got to stop diagnosing people. Spoken like a person who has truly been diagnosed. How much time have you spent in the funny farm, Miss Thing? Right? Because the cracks are showing, Miss Thing. You want to come over here and pretend that you're so involved with the church. You ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn church. Nothing. You're playing them women over there, right? You're playing them out of their money. You ain't got no problem. You say one day, what was it, 2 days ago? Oh, I got 1,000. My goal's 1,000. Come on, we can do it. We need $50 more. Oh, we need $22 more. And then they give you $22. Oh, we need $50 more. I said, well, goddamn, bitch. Then you just asked for 50 and they gave you the 50, and then they gave you the 20, and now you still need 50. Correct? Thais Jackson? You're not a serious person in this thing, correct? I was going to say about this money thing. You lie compulsively, girl. Ain't nobody kicking no $1,000 a day out of this goddamn sector over here, child. Not this sector nor that sector, girl. Right? Which means more than likely you are cash apping yourself, or having one of your girlfriends, or your brother who lives in your Section 8 apartment in Los Angeles, whatever. There's something stinking in the buttermilk. Okay, it don't smell like butter. Correct? But oh no, oh, we got 1,200. Oh, I just got another 500. Oh, here comes another. Oh, thank you so much for that 500. Oh, thank you so much for that 1,000. Oh, all we need now is 50 more. Don't you have any self-respect at all, Thais Jackson? I mean, I know them streets was hard, honey. Times were hard for Thais and the man, honey. I know it was hard out there, girl, but some things you need to let go. If you're going to be an entertainer, entertain. Okay? Uh, entertain the people, honey. Don't just come over here treating them like they're tricks. There's no reason if somebody gave you $50 one day that you'll come back the next day and you want another 50 from them, same people, correct? And then you announce that you're gonna be back in an hour, so you have another show, right? And don't forget tonight's show, and we'll be on Patreon on tonight's show, right? Just gimme, grab. A disgusting, begging ass pig is what you are, Thais Jackson. And you need to leave the church sector. You need to leave those people alone. Some of those people are serious people, honey, but you're destroying their souls because you're a demon. One of the worst things that King Joseph ever done in his lifetime, girl, was invite the devil onto his program. He didn't know you were the devil, but I can identify it. No, that's an evil spirit, honey. That's something that is evil. He invited you into his page. You destroyed the page. You tried to destroy every member on the page. You are still talking years later, girl, about every individual on the page. Correct? Is this the story of your life, Thais Jackson? Was it necessary for you to leave Los Angeles? I mean, why did you leave? Exactly. If you're only paying $200 a month in Los Angeles, girl, why did you suddenly up and leave or feel like you had to leave? Were you paranoid? Because you are crazy. We don't know what your diagnosis is, girl. Was there a reason you had to leave? Thais Jackson, I got news for you, Miss Thing. You might have heard that the black gays moved to Atlanta. Oh, it's going on in Atlanta. I see you come on there and talk about all the trade is here. The trade is not for you. You got me, girl. I've been to Atlanta, Miss Day. And in Atlanta, the men's have got biceps and triceps, honey. Girl, they got neck muscles. You don't even have a neck. They don't want you. They don't want you no more there than they wanted you in Los Angeles, girl. It comes back down to the weight. Is no matter where you go, girl, wherever you go for the rest of your life, you must lose the weight. You thought everything was going to be different there. Everything's going to be changed. You cannot maintain friendships, girl. You could not maintain friendships as a drag queen. You could not maintain friendships as a broken down street hustler. You cannot maintain relationships on here, girl, right? And only relationship you can maintain is with Larry Reed. Now you have to question yourself, why? Why does he love me? How y'all doing? Hi, Kitten Heels moderator. I am Mrs. Red. Excuse me, Miss Red. There's two of y'all here, the close. Miss Red and Mrs. Red. Bonita. Miss Sherry. How y'all doing? Child, I hope this fool is not dumb enough to think that he gonna come over here and be insulting me and using my name all on his pitiful ass page, girl. And I'm not gonna strike back. Bitch, I take pleasure every time you open your goddamn mouth, this thing. I got no problem with it. You know what I just did? I just made my commentary for the day. Correct? I ain't got no problem reading your punk ass, right? And as long as you're maintaining that blubber on your ass, girl, I always have content. And being the evil bitch that you are, I always have content, Miss Thing, right? So the reason why I'm taking an interest in you, and this is a new interest, is because you're a bully. I hate bullies. I have hated bullies all of my goddamn life. Every time I got in a fight in school, I'm talking about preschool. I mean, what are the, I don't know, fifth grade to high school. Every fight I got in school, girl, is because I had jumped on some goddamn bully. Somebody else's business, somebody else terrorizing someone else, someone who maybe was not a fighter, someone who was smaller, right? These bullies, these people, these punks. I took pleasure in stomping them in their face, girl, and it got me in a whole lot of trouble in school, Miss Thing. And that's what we're doing here, because this is a talking application. So since you want to come over here and terrorize people, Miss Thing, I had a problem terrorizing you. I like it. And that 75. Mm-hmm. Hey, beautiful uncle. Okay. What we fussing about tonight? Desiree, we got to be fussing about something, girl. This boy is just too much, honey. Let's get another small taste. Let's get us just a little small taste. Hold on a minute. Let's see. The phone's working a little better because I turned the Wi-Fi off.
Family, allow my children. No, I don't have no sympathy for you.
Mm-hmm. No sympathy.
Everything must go.
Mm-hmm.
Take literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
He has zero sympathy about this man.
Mm-hmm. He's bosom pals with Felton now. Although Felton's somewhat of a homophobe himself.
Him, and then this nigga tell him, well, it's public now. I'm going to talk about it. What's public? Let's go with this. None of them church members was talking about it, like doing no videos or with the press. No local press talked about it.
Girl, everybody talks about gossip in the church. Are you crazy, girl? You think you're gonna have affairs in the church amongst the church members, girl, and nobody in the church is talking about it? Well, why in the fuck did the church fail then? Did it fail all the way, honey? Does he need this $75,000? Is that what the issue is? Is that why he's pursuing King Jives? Because he actually needs the money, any money. If he could just send me a few hundred, that would help. Is that the situation he's found himself in? And he's spending his time pursuing this goddamn YouTuber? Every church gossips, no matter what the Bible says. Oh, the Bible says you shouldn't gossip. The Bible says, yet you start a gossip channel. So what's the next move, Thais Jackson? You said you're no longer in the church sector, so you done threw all of them under the bus, correct? So what's going to be next, girl? Where are you going to fit in? You can't get along with nobody. If you're making decisions so bad that you are announcing that you're still getting Section 8 in Los Angeles, and you have decided that you're going to use the name Timothy Blaine, girl, and you're going to piss and shit all over him, and you think he's just going to accept that, girl, that tells me that you're a dumb person. You're not a smart person. You know how to choose your enemies, Miss Thing. Pick them. Be careful. Oh, you over there, you talked about Jay Wilson for 300 and 400 videos. You talked about him for 300 and 400 videos. Well, girl, why are you announcing that I've made somewhere between 300 and 400 videos about Jay Wilson, and then you're going to come over here and piss in my face? Does that sound like a good idea, girl? She don't know that she don't like that I exposed her as a bum. That's what she is. That's a bum, honey. All that begging and stuff, that's bum behavior, honey. Anybody with any self-respect is not over here just begging for money all the time, girl. Real men don't beg like that. I mean, it just makes you uncomfortable. Even in your own family, everybody I guess they got family members, honey. Here he come. Put your purse away, girl. We're going to hear about how his tires is flat. He said, I just need a helping hand. Oh, we family. Right, girl. The thing is, Thais Jackson, these people, no matter how they try to present themselves, they're not rich people, right? So how can you beg from them on Monday, beg from them on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each one of these days, 888. Well, that of those 888 is $60 out of their budget, honey. And then you come back for more, correct? I'm just saying, where is your compassion? You can say, Miss Rudolph, you don't have to do that, baby. I appreciate what you did. That was very nice. Right? That's being a real person, Thais Jackson. No, come on, Miss Johnson. I know you can do it. You can do it. All we need is 50. All we need is 50 more every day. Not only every day, 2 and 3 times a day. Then you want to go over to Patreon. Why are you going to Patreon to beg for more, girl? Shouldn't you give them a free spot since they're already paying for Patreon, girl? Isn't the very point of Patreon is that they pay by the month, girl? You want to take that and you want to beg for more over there. It's sick. And it's going to end. You think they're faithful supporters. Okay, faithful supporters. Honey, you better call up Phi Babe and ask her about them faithful supporters, honey. Mm-hmm. You sick of Respucia? Oh, that's another name for Respucia. Well, she does kind of look like Respucia. Ain't that big old thing that came down the slide, girl? Yeah, prone to violence. Although Thais ain't prone to violence, he's a coward, and there may be a reason he left Los Angeles. We don't know, but he's basically a coward. Anybody time people get on here and talk all that shit about people, you ain't got no business. Leave that boy's business alone and let him handle whatever situation is, girl. You ain't got no reason to come over. You aren't talking, oh, he was talking about me. Oh, he was talking about no, girl. He was mums was the word, girl. Right? I was talking about you, bitch. And I'll do it anytime I want to. You ain't scaring nobody, girl. You ain't scaring shit. I don't know what this delusion in your mind is that you think you're so suchy much. I think it is disgusting the way you talk to the people who are over there supporting you. So after they didn't gave you the 888 Monday through Sunday, girl, you got all the 888. Now you tell them to shut the fuck up. Shut up. Just sit there and listen. You don't even know how to talk to people. You're not a good person. You're a piece of shit. And you make it bad for all gay Christians, girl. Right? We want respect. We're trying to get respect. Respect. Being a decent person. Respect. Helping people out. Respect. Encouraging people, girl. If you're going to be over there in that sector representing, girl, it's best that you do leave. Right? I'm trying to figure out where you're going to go. Mm-hmm. Hi, Reggie P. Went from church to bitch so fast. Ain't that something? Girl, he said, oh, no, they like this. They like me cussing them out. I get more money because how much money do you need, girl? But goddamn. You and Larry love to talk about how, oh, you integral. I got the integrity. I don't know how you define what integrity is, even. You don't have no damn integrity, girl. You go with the wind, honey. Right? If somebody else come over there and give you a few dollars, you'll switch on Larry, honey. Correct? You said today or yesterday, you said you had been following this other guy you pick on constantly. Y'all pick on each other. Marcellus, you said that you were watching the A-Team. Didn't you say that today or yesterday? You said you had been following the A-Team. So you knew what those people were saying and doing to Larry Reed for years. Right? You knew what they were saying about him, yet you were following them. I didn't even know that there was a damn A-Team. But apparently that was the name they used when they were coming after Larry Reed. And you were a fan of the page. These are your words and not mine. As McCrae would say. Mm-hmm. She's a witch. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, if she's a witch, maybe she got thrown out of her coven, honey. She's definitely an evil spirit, right? You want to pretend like, oh, I was raised in the Bible. I was raised in the Bible. Well, girl, don't you want to talk about some of the good stuff in the Bible? These people frustrate me, girl, when they always talk about what's bad in the Bible. Oh, God said the earth was flat, so the earth is flat. Really? Okay. You always talking about, you never talk about anything good in the Bible. There's always got to be some bullshit, some negative shit, right? You just join right in them, right? Oh, they gave me money. Then you hooked up to Felton. Why? Because Felton's suing jives. That makes Felton your friend. Yeah, you got the integrity. Integrity means standing on your word, honey. Standing on what you believe. Do you believe anything? Do you really even believe in God? You throw God's name around this thing. I mean, constantly. But I don't see any evidence that you actually believe in him. I have good reason, good call to believe in him forever, nigga. Forever. It's personal, bitch. Right? Not to you, honey. It's just a ploy to get those people in there and get their money. Now, some people say, well, Timothy, $8.88 is not that much money. $8.88. What? Why does he use that number? Because he pulled it out of Larry Reed's ass, correct? It worked for Larry. It worked for Larry, right? But when you're getting them for $8.88, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 times a week, girl, yeah, that comes into a piece of change. Before you know it, you're going to be giving that fool $100 a week, honey. He going to brag about it. And when you say something he don't like, he going to cuss you out and block you. That's his character. That's all he has, honey. So you come over, you want to keep on using my name, girl. I'm going to be telling you about yourself. That's what I do. I don't come over here and make up stories, lies on you. You're not interesting enough for me to actually follow you. You're not interesting. The only reason I go over there, girl, is to get my material. Did that bitch just use my name? Is that bitch over there calling me the old punk in San Francisco? I'm the old punk in San Francisco, right? So you the old, you the fat punk in Atlanta, Georgia, girl. That's all that is. I know you get ready to get disappointed, Miss Dan. And then she got all this. They always come back to the same thing with me. I don't know what it is, girl. They always come back to the apartment. Your apartment, you got a 1 bedroom. Oh, you only got 4 square feet and all that. Tice Jackson, you have a problem with reality. Okay, let's do it again. You moved from a 1 bedroom apartment into what? Another 1 bedroom apartment, girl. You ain't doing all that much, girl. You're on the first floor. People walking around your window. Good morning, Miss Mabel. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. You're still in a 1 bedroom apartment, and the apartment ain't all that much, girl. I've been able. I've been in the business of items and so forth. I know how to judge a room just by how big the furniture is, girl. That apartment it's not no big old grand apartment. It has a high ceiling because it's designed in a loft style, correct? But the living room is tiny. It's definitely smaller than this, correct? Your kitchen, you talked about my kitchen. Oh, his kitchen is so small, fit on my back porch. His kitchen so your kitchen in the style of a loft is just against one wall. It's just like the back wall is where your stove, refrigerator, all that kind of shit, girl. That ain't no big grand kitchen, girl. You ain't doing nothing special. It should be. It should be a bigger apartment considering what it costs to live in San Francisco and what it costs to live in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, I got tons of friends from Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of black queens come out of Atlanta, honey, right? And they move out when they were living in Atlanta, they were living in townhouses, girl. Some of them even had a condo, Miss Thing. But when they got to San Francisco, they had to make an adjustment, bitch. So you ain't doing shit, girl. And you're probably why are you keeping an apartment in LA? Are you fearful that you're going to end up going back there? You're going to need that apartment, girl? I'm just saying, they're just ideas like you use, like you float around. You could have left me alone, but oh no, honey. Mm-mm. You hate that voice? Oh, now I'm alive. All she talks about is cash apps, girl. Big old fathead nigga. He think he gonna go to Atlanta and his life's gonna change and he gonna be getting all the trade. Yeah, you get the trade. As long as you keep paying, you'll get the trade. You can get the trade anywhere, girl. You can move to Las Vegas, girl, and buy the trade there. You can buy them any goddamn where, girl. But if you think that somebody gonna be crowding around for you crazy. You done lost your mind. Mm-hmm. Kitten Hill said, "Would you please hit the like button? Thank you." Mm-hmm. Has Larry even hung out with him? I don't think Larry Reed has even seen him in Atlanta, Georgia. He thinks they're bosom buddies. He don't realize people do things they have a purpose, a reason, honey. You need to be figuring out what is Larry up to exactly? What is his interest in me? Right? They ain't going to child and William McCrae. Yeah, he'll meet you for dinner. As long as you're paying for it, you're going to pay, girl. That is the burden of the big bitch. Mm-hmm. Here's a roof, period. The way the economy. Y'all go over there and see how he talks to his people over there, the people who he calls his faithful supporters, and he gets for $8.88 every day. Girl, comes on 2 and 3 times a day. I am not exaggerating when I say he comes on 2 and 3. He calls them shows. Oh, we got another show at 6. Then we got another show at 7. Don't forget the Patreon. And each one of those, the last the last third of the video is him begging for you to give him money, right? When you ain't giving him no money, he makes it known that you're not giving him no money. I don't know where he got the ideas that people are supposed to give him money. He said he was brought up in the church. Maybe he had one of them shyster preachers, girl, and all they talk about was money, right? So when he got his ass over there, over here to YouTube, honey, he just carried on like he's a pastor or a preacher. You're not offering anything, Thais. You ain't got no word. People don't pay for gossip. Why do you think they owe you something? Because Larry Reed is pumping that shit in your head, girl. You better start wondering, well, why is Larry making all these differences in his finances? Don't get left out in the rain, honey. I saw you walking in the rain. Why he done moved out of his mansions and things, girl. Why we don't see the Rolls Royce no more, girl. What do he need me for? Thais is going live at 8:45. Pitiful. I would hate to be in a situation where I have to go live every goddamn day. Then I got to go to Patreon, right? And even though the people on Patreon have already paid me to be on Patreon, I'm gonna beg for them get some more out of them there. So we don't know if you're getting handicapped people or what you're getting, how you're getting them, Thais Jackson. But it is temporary, brother. I'm trying to help you. It's temporary, girl. People will catch on and they'll realize, you know what, girl? I could have bought me 3 dresses on Temu for what I gave him tonight. That don't make no damn sense. I've been giving him money for 3 and 4 years, right? That's what them goddamn shyster ass preachers be doing, child. They just find the weak ones, honey. With the ones who want to, they're compelled to give, right? Because they feel like that gets them acceptance. They'll get them a shout out until he gets angry with them and tells them to shut up and just watch and be quiet and all that old bullshit, girl. He really thinks he's somebody in his brain. He thinks he's an internet sensation because I only talk to my supporters. Girl, the supporters get tired. The people get mad and they leave, or they get bored and they leave, or they can find other people that they like. That guy's funny and they leave. When you're not bringing anybody in, and I'll just talk about my supporters, those supporters are not permanent people. They are not attached to you like you think you are, girl. Talk to your shrink about this shit. If you don't have new people, it's like a Ponzi scheme. If you don't have new people coming in, girl, those people would just dwindle. They can't go up. They go down, because you're not bringing anybody in. Do you understand that, dumbass? Hi, Jaquel. What Jabba the Hutt did again? What she done did now, child? I'm not gonna tell y'all my street name. Y'all would get such a kick out of it. I ain't gonna tell you. That money is a food bill. All expensive as this shit is, girl. And just keeps coming back for more and more. Like he doesn't even acknowledge that these are real black people, honey. We're not rich people. His mission is to get the money. Maybe Thais wants to come to the beef sector. Oh, yeah, we're going to tear his ass up. Yeah, bring us some new meat. And you got plenty of it. Over here, Miss Thais. He should shook with 0 tolerance. He should hook up with 0 tolerance. Lord have mercy. Is he still around, child? I heard that Jay Wilson got caught again on the sex sites, honey. Yeah, he said he's a faithful husband. I got somebody. I got somebody. Oh, I was single then. I was single. Girl, why is the goddamn Grinder app going off again? But I digress. I'll give him no money if he be ugly like that. Mm-hmm. He'll call out the ones who don't give him money. He try to shame them. Including that lawyer. Who is the lawyer? Is that person he says keeps giving him $500? Is that a real person? See, we don't know any. Girl, there's so many tricks on YouTube, so many ways. These people who are obsessed with money, you know, what is the likelihood that them people over there giving him $1,000 a night? So they giving him 8,000. He's on 7 days a week, some days 2 or 3 times. So he getting $8,000 a month. Is that what he's saying, child? Thais is cash apping himself or using someone else to cash app him. And then that's why he has to show the number. He shows the number and then they take down the donation. They take it back. No money is actually exchanged, girl. It's just priming the pump, honey. And an obsession. He said the supporters are just as miserable as him, including that lawyer. Oh, we have doctors. We have lawyers. Yeah, okay. See how long you're going to hold on to him. Let's see what your conversation is going to look like next year, Thais Jackson. Or you be loading that bullshit back into that bank, put that blue clock back into that U-Haul, bitch, and take your ass back to Beverly and the movie, Beverly. Well, first thing you know, oh, Jay's millionaire. Then folks said, Jay, move away from there. They said, California is the place you ought to be. So he loaded up the van and he moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools and movie stars. And all this bragging about his money. Where does he think the money comes from? He's bragging to the people who are breaking themselves, giving him money. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Oh, nobody helped me get here. Nobody. I'm independent. All my bank accounts. My bank accounts are full. My bank accounts are full. Oh, could you send 888? Bragging while begging. Girl, that's the name of your book, Miss Thais. I just gave you the name for your new book, Miss Thing. Begging while, let me see. Bragging while begging. Use that as your title, bitch. House money. Ooh. Much as everything is costing around here, girl, she thinks people are supposed to be giving her money. It's a shame. It's pitiful. It's a scandal. What else going on today, people? Bragging while begging. That's it, baby. That's the name of his book. Right? And the sad part, Thais, is there ain't no way in hell you can go back to them streets, honey. So you got to make this work. Stop cussing out your supporters, girl. Stop blocking them. Stop telling them to shut up, Miss Thing. Because this is it for you. No matter what Larry Reid done told you, you got talent. We can't identify what it is, girl. Right? Oh, that's different. That's different. Oh, they don't got the talent. They And Larry Reid said, what did he say? Oh, Lord. Larry Reid said that we don't have no talent and we're all just video uploaders. Now, I thought Larry Reid was a relatively intelligent person. Video uploaders, that's a real thing, Larry Reid Live, when you pre-record videos. So as long as we are live, we really are making live videos. We're not just pretending to make, we're not just trying to make a scene that we're live. They ain't lying. They just record. What are they? Video uploaders. I haven't uploaded a video in at least 6-7 years, girl. Now I used to do it, but it was a real thing. That's what I did. Whatever the fuck I want to do, that's what I did, girl. Right? So I'm sure that I still haven't figured out what his interest is in Tyrese Jackson, unless he just likes to connect with some mess. You know, he used to be with Conscious or whatever. Apparently, that wasn't giving him because that initially made him suspect. Why is he always hanging around with us, right? So I don't know if Larry Reid now is out of the closet. Is he sort of in the closet? Is he still telling stories that he's gonna get married, or he loves women, or so much lies and trickery over there, girl. Right? Larry Reid, listen to me. I know you're listening. You're looking. Call that boy. Call up Tyrese Jack and take him out for some pancakes or something, child. Right? I mean, if he is kissing your ass like that, honey, and he's been doing it for a solid year, meet the boy at least. Right? There would be so much. Oh, Larry. Oh, yes, Larry. I'll go. I had plans. I'll cancel them, Larry. Oh, Larry. Larry Reid is not going to fuck you, Thais. Right? And the reason is very simple. He's not into fat boys. I mean, almost nobody is. Okay? I hate to say that to you. And people, please, we all struggle with weight and all that stuff. When I'm talking about him, I'm talking about him. Tyrese Jackson. Right? They've been pumping his head up that all the dicks is swinging and banging in Atlanta, and he thought he was gonna move his fat ass down there, girl. And I'm gonna have a very exciting life. I'm gonna have boys here. The trays coming over. Oh, he served me a real good piece. He served me a real thing. Ain't nobody serving you shit, and they're very judgmental. You're right. The gays, they hang around, they put on high heel shoes, and everybody's a D, and they got the Gucci bags, and they got the Birkins and all that kind of stuff, girl. They're divas, right? How you gonna make your ass a diva? Come on, man. You're competing, whatever. Plus, that bitch is 50 years old. I thought she was she was younger. When you're fat like that, ain't no wrinkles because it's all like that, right? But that bitch is 50. She ain't no youngster. Oh, it called me the old queen. And what the fuck is a queen? What in the gay life, Tyrese Jackson? What do they call 50-year-old men? Is the word still prunes? Daddies? I mean, your time has passed as well, Tyrese Jackson. And frankly, I don't think you had much of a time, girl. You start putting on that weight is about what, 22? Or were you a big bitch in grade school? You have never had it going on. So that's why you came on here lying, talking about you were a prostitute. Most people would be ashamed to be a prostitute, not you, because you wanted people to believe that somebody wanted your ass. And they don't. They don't, girl. And we know where you're spending that money. Come on, man. You were in LA, you were going to all them hotel rooms. Them hotel rooms were not cheap. You were calling out some of the best hotels, Miss Dane. You had to pay the boys and you had to pay the hotel. And you had to pay the Uber, Miss Dane. You were spending a pretty penny. Maybe that's why you left Los Angeles. It ain't gonna be no different where you're at now, right? You still got to pay them. You still got to send the Uber. Thais want food and peen. That's bad, baby. It's time to let it. I think you need to let it go. Let it go, baby. Let it go, girl. She's too expensive, Thais. Uh-huh. Nobody wants to boink him. They're gonna boink the foes and creases in his ass, girl. I don't think he was a worker. He was pickpocket. He said he was a pickpocket. Girl, first of all, you have to get close enough to a person to be a pickpocket. Tyrese Jackson was not walking around the airport bumping into people and pickpocketing them like in the movies. What Tyrese is telling you is when the bars closed, it was 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, he would get drunk people. They would wait outside the bars. Believe me, I know. Wait outside the bars, girl. And they would find somebody drunk, stumbling to their car or down the street. And that's who they would pickpocket. Some man falling. Oh, baby, what's wrong, baby? You could stop playing around, pretend like they're with the man, but they actually pickpocket in their pockets. Now, how often does that happen? That ain't the way you pay your rent. That's what he's talking about, child. He ain't no professional shit, right? And most people are not going to pick up somebody like Tyrese Jackson. They just aren't, honey. He does all that on the street. Listen, I used to sell drugs. The main time was after the bars closed. I did it on Polk Street, right? And I would see the hustlers hanging around in front of the bars on Polk Street, girl. And I knew what was going to happen. I would tell the guys, sometimes I would talk to the guys. I'll go in there and get some Calistola or something. Anyway, I said, man, be careful when you leave out of here. Move your wallet to your front pocket, correct? And that's what they did. That was their hustle. A lot of times the guys were so drunk that they don't even, what you say? What you say, baby? No, right here, baby. Right. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. And that's the only kind of change that they would get, girl. The professional tricks, they've been out there doing it for a while. They don't carry no money. They'll put 2 or 3 ones in the wallet, honey, because they know they're going to get robbed. The ID's not even in the wallet. They put their wallets in their trunks, girl. Anyway. Yeah, I do remember a few things from the streets, honey. Ooh, smelling like urine and sweat. Ooh, like Kendra. Ain't nobody bonking him. Smelling. Is boink a new word? I didn't see that word 3 times already. Boink. Oh, boink, boink, boink. Smelling like urine and sweat. You can't get in between all them folds and stuff, girl. Particularly when you've been out there, leaning against the wall all damn night, honey. Oh, you want to go get a drink? Maybe you can buy me. Just begging the whole damn life. Pitiful. So she feels like she really hit the main line when she hit YouTube, honey. People have fallen for worse. We've seen some of these poor ass people giving all their money to the preacher. Girl, preacher pull off in a goddamn Mercedes Benz, and they get on the bus. We've seen it, and that's what I guess she's dependent on. She is sociopath. She doesn't care. You almost made it. We almost made it. 888. Why you choose the number 888? Is it got spiritual meaning, Tyrese Jackson? Or it got Larry Reid meaning? This is our last little taste.
And that includes print and TV. No other bloggers knew about it. Everything came from you.
No, it didn't.
Everything
he said all that the jives is the only reason everybody know about this board infidelity. I saw the people getting interviewed.
And the gag is we don't even have to be here.
Where'd you get that voice from, girl?
Writing, everything was done September 11, 2024.
Why are you worried about it? You big bitch. Wait a minute. Are you going to get a cut or something, girl? What is your goddamn problem? Are you trying to impress Larry Reid because Jives occasionally would call him Larisha? Right? Is this part of your ass kissing campaign, this thing? Mind your own goddamn business. And believe me, girl, if you stay in this business, you're going to have some business to deal with. And you're dealing with them niggas in Atlanta, girl. You're making enemies all over the goddamn place, right? You can't get along with nobody. You done talk shit about everybody, girl. And somebody gonna snatch your ass, just like they did your girlfriend, William McRae. What was that? A month ago? That was an example for you, girl. They're telling you that these girls will grab your ass. Keep running your goddamn mouth. Anyway, how you doing, Darius? He looked like he's sweating. Used to agree. But Tyrese looked like he's sweating, used grease. He used grease in the sweat. Lord have mercy. That's an ugly baby. That's an ugly child, honey. Sometimes he feels like an ugly old child. Sometimes. I don't know what he collecting money for. What are you collecting it for, girl? What are you going to do with it? Besides pay trade. See, he hasn't really gotten his bearings there in Atlanta yet. He has not, got on the websites and knowing where all the prostitutes be and all that kind of stuff, and how to use the Uber to go to the host row and all that. He'll catch on and he'll start spending the money again. which means he'll just start begging for more. I think he may have a sexual issue because it made no sense for him to be in LA going to hotels every week. Right? How much could he possibly, not the bullshit numbers he come up with, but how much could he possibly have been bringing in? Not very much, girl. Not very much. And whatever you were bringing in, you spent on prostitutes and hotel rooms. That was a problem. So maybe you thought that moving to Atlanta would solve your problem with the way you were spending money on sex and hotels. Hey, God, before everything. Some of these people like to take things off YouTube. They can't get a handle getting rich. She gonna try to do some old bullshit, girl, like she's the only one. Oh, the girls would read you. I remember back in the 80s and 90s, the girls would read you. This thing, the girls were not reading me. The girls were kissing my ass. Why? We know about that. Nigga had to. Nigga, tell me what happened. I was fucking with the oh, stupid ass. You know, young sissies out here, girl, talking about why they read somebody. If you know how to read somebody, girl, reading is like this. If I read something, like I read a book, I'm looking at you and saying what I see. I'm not making up stupid ass stories about you got crawdads in your legs and all this crazy ass shit, girl, right? That is the art of reading. You don't have it. I don't know what talents or gifts you have, Thais Jackson, but I'm just telling you, I believe that fucking with me is not a smart idea, right? I'm going by my whole life experience, girl. It's not a smart idea. You always want to hint that you're going to dox somebody on that shit, girl. All you got to do is get my criminal record, girl, and you'll know, oh, that's not for me. I don't need that, right? Hi, Sandra. Here's my Sandra. Crawdads in your leg. But they make up all outrageous stories, child. He gave me all these damn diseases. Girl, I got plenty going on, Miss Name. I think I'm in pretty good shape, to tell you the truth. I never planned on being 67 years old. So I would say I'm doing pretty good. That's the question he needs to be asking himself. Ain't he in a wheelchair? And he doing all this sucking up to Larry Holt. Larry won't even take the boy to lunch. They such good friends. He won't even invite him over to see his newest apartment. They haven't even seen each other's apartments, child, but they so close. I don't know what the fuck he's in. I know that he every time I read him, girl, the next video he'll drop that. Oh, I'm not in a wheelchair. He'll always drop because he's very sensitive. That Thais Jackson. Anytime you mention anything about mental health, girl, you damn mental health read. You gotta stop diagnosing people. All that old bullshit, girl. That means that he is insecure about his mental health. Either he's done time in the mental facilities, or the police have simply sent him to get mental health evaluations. But that boy know he's crazy. He knows he's crazy, and he's greedy, right? Anyway, you better take to all and eat. Larry gonna take him to the all you can eat buffet. Lord, why can't he invite him over to his house? If they all live in Atlanta, William lives in Atlanta, Larry lives in Atlanta, Thais done moved down to Atlanta. He thinks he got the best friends in the world, yet they ain't spent 10 minutes with him, girl. Why don't they get together and go out for cocktails? Why don't they occasionally on a Saturday, girl, go and have pancakes? And so Thais can get them big old stack. Well, he might not want him to see how much he eats, but the proof is in the pudding, baby. I'm just saying, those 4 pounds that you lost, I think you found them. It looks like you found them back, girl. They resting around your goddamn neck, bitch. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank y'all for coming in on today. I appreciate you. I guess the children are trying to figure out if Jay Wilson, if the goddamn thing went off for Grinder. The Grinder buzzer went off again. He says he's faithful to his husband. So I think that's going to be the next story. Later, people.